All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's free analysis. So we just got done doing the other analysis and uh, looking at all the pairs. We have some major news happening this week. Like, if we actually not this week, but tomorrow. So this is going to be happening tomorrow morning during New York session. This is 7:30 Central, so that's 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. And we have CPI news right here. We have core inflation rates. We have continuing jobless claims for the unemployment. So all of this is going to be really, really pushing the market hard tomorrow. And based off of the analysis I looked at, so structurally for both Euro USD and GBP USD, there's no sign of this thing actually reversing. So just to keep things simple, when I usually see stuff like patterns like this is not a pattern that goes up, closes like it did right here, right? Because this is a new candle. The 4 hour just closed up here. You know what that means, right? That means that we're going to see a continuation. So this is not a setup that shoots down. The only thing I can think of that would make this thing go down is that it pushes up hard during CPI news to hit this 4 hour Mayo. And once it hits that EMA, the 200 moving average, that's when we can see a big reversal going into the end the day after New York. So this could actually happen where it consolidates, it consolidates, it consolidates. New York session happens, spikes up, hits the zone, closes, and then reverses back down. Or it's gonna just shoot up, hit it, and then consolidate out for the day, and then we'll look for that reversal going into tomorrow. Regardless, nothing is telling me that I'm gonna be selling it. So I am going to. That puts me in the belief that the news is going to really push this thing up, and we're going to see EU continue along with Euro USD. Now, structurally, um, we have some demand zones, and that's where you're seeing these are new pattern things that you guys haven't seen before in my analysis. It's a free indicator, but just goes over decent supply and demand zones, and I back tested them, and they do pretty well. So I use them for just points of reference to look for price to go to throughout the day, whether that's on a longer term, on a higher time frame, or a shorter time frame. And if you see, like, we're inside one right now, which is why I'm saying we might see price spike to then drop. And if we look at the FEGs, I believe we have some FEGs in place too. So you have FEG up top here. We have the 4 hour zones way up here, which kind of match up with what I'm saying here. Regardless, I'm bullish on Euro USD tonight, and I'm also bullish on GBPUSD. So let me show you GBPUSD. This is also similar to what I was just showing you. This is not a reversal pattern, right? These are not reversal patterns. If price is going to reverse, it's going to fucking do it like this. You're going to see it do some sort of nice consolidation like this and then shoot up, not some continuation consolidation. That's not what that's supposed to do. It's going to hit a mark and then it's going to consolidate like this, throwing wicks and some long engulfing candlesticks, and then make its reversal. M formations are pretty common. I mean, like, this is an M. That's an M or a W. So, or if it doesn't do that, it goes up, hits it, next candle drop. And that's throughout history. You know what I mean? They make it very obvious when price wants to drop. I mean, even here, this was all continuing. See how long it consolidated for 2 days. When I see that, that's especially all these tight wicks right there, like, that's equal lows. They want to blow that out. What they did was they stopped on it high and they continue. So that's what I think could happen here, where we see what is this? Go away. We could see a stop hunt low, could, capital C could, stop hunt low and then continue, but I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see it straight rise right into this 4 hour zone. So look for it to be pushing up into this. Look, you got FEGs that line up perfectly. You have the 4 hour and the daily. If I zoom out, I probably will get even more on the 1 hour. I look at multiple FEGs compiled into one because the more FEGs that are in one spot, the better the location for potential pullback zones. So you have the daily, we have 4 hour daily. So it's all relative. I mean, everything's here. I would just look for it to be more bullish. So let me get rid of this. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's still early on, right? We're still in the middle of Asian session, so nothing crazy at the moment. All I would say is just be patient, wait for New York. Don't trade this pair before then, and then let's see if we can get a stop hunt low to continue, and then go back up. If not, we're going to see it consolidate like this, and then just shoot up. So just be careful. It's the same thing with Euro USD. I don't think we're going to see a lot of volatility because that they have all that saved up for the news. And then we have USDJPY, which out of all of them, I didn't really like this pair. But if we're going off of the DXY being weak, then we could see this thing drop, which ultimately I want to see it drop. I've been wanting to see it drop for a minute now. It's throwing some patterns here. I mean, ultimately, this thing could get pushed up. It's still a bullish uptrend, or bullish uptrend. It's a contradiction, but it's still bullish. Same thing for the weekly. I mean, look at these. Look at that wick. These wicks are huge. Bunch of trap traders. And this is the pair that kind of makes me think, like, want to know what's going to happen. Is this going to push up? Is it going to be one of those ugly patterns where it's stuck in the middle and then it just tanks? I don't know. So I kind of let this one go. I recommend you guys just stay away from this pair just because it's stuck in the middle. There's no, you got a lower low right here. You got a higher high right here. Price is in the middle. It's apparently a peak formation low. It broke this structure, but it could go up to there and then drop. I don't know. It's too soon. So I'm gonna stay away from this pair, and I'm gonna say, just continue in the same direction for Euro USD, continue the same direction for GBPUSD, and if we get something that happens tomorrow morning that reverses it, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for it to pull back, and then we're gonna enter it. We're gonna look for the sells because it's due for it. It is ultimately due for a drop, but I still see potential for movement. So I'm gonna end that here. You guys are watching this and you want more details on how I break this stuff down, we have our private mentorship, or you could just be a paid member and you get access to this stuff anyway. So links are in the description. Join our Discord, or just reach out to me in regards to any questions. I'm on Discord, or you can hit up our email. So thanks for being on here, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Finish out the week. Peace out.